mind you can't control. Running wild, can't calm down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We gotta party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. Before a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We gotta party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. Before a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown, but we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow, where you go I go too, and if you hit the bottom I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And now we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go I go too, and if you hit the bottom I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Slow, where you go I go too, and if you hit the bottom I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. I'm on my last straw, I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeling your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. No, and all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind. And I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. It's Thanksgiving week. It's starting out of the holiday seasons. Hope you guys are getting ready for all the festivities. It's so good to see you all. Thank you, my pearls, so much for being with me. You could have chosen to be anywhere in the world, anywhere on YouTube, the internet, and you chose to be right here. Really do appreciate you all. Today is November 24th, 2024, and November 24th, 2024. Yes, okay. And it is 5:44 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Hello. Hello. Say hi, Remy. Tell him hi. Say hi. Tell your pearls hi. Don't shake your head. She's sassy sometimes. Don't shake your head. I seen how long she would shake her head. Um, that means play. Is what that means. That means play. She's a sweeties. She just ate a full bottle and then some. That's she's never ate a full bottle. Like she's ate almost all of it, but she ate the full bottle and then some. So she's probably, don't shake your head at me. Don't shake your head at me. Oh my goodness. She's ready for action. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's so ready. My little monkey monks. I love this thing, this little thing more than you could ever understand. I'm telling you. Love her so much. So today what we're going to be talking about, we're talking about the Sebastian Rogers case. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers went missing from his home, or vanished from his home, you could say, February 26th, 2024. That is what is in the paper, is February 26th, 2024, from his Hendersonville home. And it was allegedly just his mom and him at the home. And she's laying on the couch, allegedly talking to her husband, who is allegedly 3.5 hours away. Have you checked her ears? Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with her ears or anything like that. That's, monkeys do that. That's a play. That's a play. When we think of like another animal or something like that, we, if someone's like shaking their head or something, they're like trying to get something out of their ears or something like that, and we see monkeys scratch a lot as well. That's a monkey thing. It's just behavior. It's just, so it's just behavior. So yeah. um and I want to go back to basics in a sense. uh yeah, yeah, they shake their head a lot. Yeah, that's just a play thing. That's all it is. It's just her being silly. Oh my god, she has had the full workup, trust me, from 2 different vets in 2 weeks, haven't you? From Alabama to here, different vets. She's had it all. You all don't, haven't you? Um, oh, I'm sorry, Crystal. That's bad. That's bad. She's my little baby. She is. She is. Um, and so we're gonna kind of go back to basics because I got a couple emails that I read yesterday, and there is so much misinformation on this case, and we have to be real about it. Most of it is our opinion on how things may or may not have went. And there's always going to be people out there that aren't going to, they're going to add things that's not, I want to differentiate here, opinion versus fact, right? An opinion is on something you may have based upon, for instance, what happened to Sebastian, but it should be an opinion based upon what we know, what the parents have said. And then there is fact. And a fact is something that we know to be 100% true. The fact is Sebastian is missing. That is a fact, right? So I know we're all emotionally invested in this. I get it. But we still have to keep the truth out there. Thank you, Heather. I need to thank a couple of y'all because single mom, true say thank you. Say thank you. If you received single mom, Cheech, yeah, I do. We're putting it together right now. Yeah, but she's not ready for Jungle Gym yet. But yep. She's gonna have it. Trust me. Trust me. You'll see it. If you received that membership from Single Mom True Crime, please give her a big thank you. And hey Jude, Remy Fun, thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you. You gotta say thank you. You gotta say thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, hey Jude. Really appreciate you. Oh, Art Taylor, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Gifting 5 pearl necklaces. That is so sweet, isn't it? That is so sweet. I say this every day, but I've got to start wearing my contacts. Crime on a Dime got a membership. She says, thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you, Diana. Thank you. Thank you so much, our sweet R. Taylor. Always do appreciate you being in here and really do appreciate your support. Keeps my little channel going. Your, all of your support. So I really do thank you. I would do this regardless, whether I made a penny or not, but I wouldn't be able to do it as often as I would like to otherwise, So I do appreciate all of your support. It really does help. So thank you. Thank you, Wait What? Thank you so much. So there has not ever been a sighting of Sebastian. And the email that I was reading yesterday on one of them, it stated that they heard Sebastian had been seen. Hey, Smiley. After he went missing. And that is not true. He has never been seen since he went missing. It's that simple. And I want to go over some things. We're going to go over some TBI. Hey, Pickle Me Elmo. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Meet Maxine, Donna, the Puffin stuff, and EMF, Groovy, Letitia. Good to see you all. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, BJ. Really appreciate you. She's so snuggly. Yeah, spider monkeys. They're the most snuggly. They're the most snuggly. They put him at a gas station one time. It was not Sebastian, and recently spotted on a motel in one of the rooms confirmed it wasn't Sebastian either. Yes, there have been people who have reported things and to see if it, really was Sebastian or not. And God bless anyone who keeps their mind constantly looking for faces of the missing, like Sebastian. God bless them. We need every single one of you to do that. But there's not been a sighting. Shuginian, I wasn't trying to spread anything. It was just my thoughts. I don't know what you mean, Shuginiana. I'm sorry, but you're fine. No worries. Uh, so there's that. And I don't know if it's people who just want, and I told in one of the emails, the email was like a week old. I get a lot of emails a day and I'm always behind. So, but I emailed this person back and I sent them where this lady who was local said she saw Sebastian. She was just feet from him, and Katie responded, and it was, I can't remember. I've got it somewhere here. But she responded something to the effect of uh was he uh I don't know, I can't remember what exactly. She asked a couple kind of questions that wouldn't be my first questions. I just remember that. I've got it here. I can show you guys here shortly. And I don't know. I don't know. I just don't understand why we can't separate our opinion versus what we actually know. Now, you can have an opinion on, you know, the facts or what the parents said or, something like that. That's what it was. Did he look distressed? Was he wearing shoes? Now, you guys know, kind of where I stand on my opinion on this. I've not made any secrets about that. But did he look distressed? If a 15-year-old child has been missing for days by that time, did he look distressed? He's a 15-year-old. He didn't pack any food, water, anything. Of course he's going to be distressed. I mean, in my opinion, if Sebastian walked off on his own accord, he's going to have a meltdown within 15 minutes. Thank you, Groovy. He's going to have a meltdown within 15 minutes. We think he never left the house, Justin. That's my opinion also. Yeah. So there's that. You're going to see. You got your belly full, didn't you? Oh, you ready? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You want to lay down? You want to lay down? That yes. Yes. My question would have been, oh my God, where was he? Where's he at? And then I'm hopping in the car and going immediately to try to find him. If it was my kid, yes. That's what my instinct would have been too. Not did he look distressed? Of course he's distressed. He's out in the wilderness without anything. Yeah, Smiley. I know I'm going to have to get those contacts. I got contacts. I just need to put them in. So there's that. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much for gifting 5 members. Thank you. You received those memberships. Make sure you give our girl Donna a big thank you. Thank you so much, my sweet Donna. I really do always appreciate your support. Truly means so much and helps out tremendously. So thank you so much. Very, very sweet of you. Make sure you thank sweet Donna. Diana says the part that bothers me the most is they have not been on any searches or gatherings. Yes. That bothers me as well, in my opinion. Yes, it sure does. I don't know how, I guess love means something different to everyone. Maybe. I don't know. But to me, love is something you never give up on. You never give up on. You fight like hell for your kids. You fight for your kids. And, love to me is, providing, doing, showing. uh I always, I told my oldest this, who has a girlfriend, and I said, young love is a thing. It is a thing. And it's real, but I always say that love is when you're holding your wife's hair back at 3 a.m. in the morning when she's throwing up because she's got the flu or something, right? That's what love is. It's unconditional, it's eternal, and you don't stop, right? Love is changing your husband's bedpan when he's, 80 years old, you know, waiting on them, that kind of thing. That's what love is. Love is not stopping. And in this case, I believe you can love someone, but sometimes love is not enough either. I don't know. I mean, do I think KK loves her son? Yes, of course I do. But the question is, why wouldn't you be proactive? in searching. There's more than one way to search, right? There's, being proactive. We reached out to Edgar and KK, and they have declined our interview, declined to comment. How do you not, how does the mother of a child carried him in your womb, gave birth to him, you know, think about all of the energy that it takes to raise a kid, one kid. It is unbelievable, the energy, you know, the long nights when they're, little babies, you're changing diapers every 3 seconds. You're bottle feeding or you're breastfeeding, and, shower or baths, all of that. When they get, they get a fever, it's a long night, right? They get an upset tummy, ER visits if something happens, or doctor visits. And so I just don't understand that. How do you decline something other people who are missing their child or loved one are begging for an interview with News Nation, Court TV, Fox TV, etc.? How do you just say, I don't want to talk about, I don't have any. I know you do, brother. I know you do. My boys are like my best friends, even though two are grown, living their own lives. My youngest has to be at my house and dad, and I feel lost when she's gone. Yeah. Yes. And so no matter, I've said this, whether you hate your ex's guts, right? Whether you can't stand them, the one thing that, if you can't agree on anything, you should agree on the best interest of your son or your daughter that you made together. You want him home, but you don't want to do the interviews to show the world that your son is missing. It's, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. Was he wearing shoes? Yeah. I don't understand it. Yes, Peggy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Someone should let KP know about the waitress in Texas that her Bubby Hubley was talking to number 6 on the way, in my opinion. You know what? In my opinion, when it comes to that, I think they're both, in my opinion, have showed infidelity. That's my opinion, based upon both of their exes. And also, people who's came forward. So I don't think, in my opinion, it's not just, Edgar on that one. It's just not. Yeah, you have to have communication with the other, but you know, think about Gabby Petito. Think about Gabby Petito's parents. They were, split. I bet you they don't agree with everything behind the scenes. And they did it because of Gabby. Right? I mean, having this much attention on your missing child, regardless, even though it's a show sometimes, is a blessing. It is a blessing. Because some people can't get the local news station to talk about them. Riley Strain, yep. Some people, their family members don't even know they've gone missing because they don't even talk to their family, members or whatever. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I need to thank some of y'all. Chris, thank you so very much for 10 months. Really do appreciate you. So good to see you. Good evening. Thank you for your support, Chris. I really do appreciate you. Knowing Samantha. Love you, Justin. Hi, Remy Pearl. Hi, gorgeous Samantha. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for 2 months. Really do appreciate you, my friend. And Kelsey coming in clutch. Thank you for 3 months. I appreciate you, Kels. Seth has done nothing but put his son first. It hasn't mattered what anyone has said, through thought or done. His focus and goal has and always will be his baby boy. Yes. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Thank you, Kels. Appreciate you, my dear. Only Being Chris, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Only Being Chris. Really, thank you so much, my dear. Dear Sebastian, we are going to keep praying for you and can't wait to find you. You matter and you are not forgotten. Amen. Amen. He does matter and he is not forgotten. You want your mama? Can't believe you're wanting more. you know, actually, let me check something here. I can tell you. It has been 225 days since the mother has did an interview that I'm aware of, to the best of my knowledge. 225 days on any media at all. Guys, make sure you please put "in my opinion" or "allegedly" or "the best of my knowledge," something like that. Mods, please watch that. If it's not, the mods will delete it, because we don't want something, that's not an opinion, be taken as fact. So it's nothing personal. If the comment is deleted, or something, it's nothing personal. I promise. Just please put "in my opinion," IMO, or allegedly, or "to the best of my knowledge," something like that. Oh my God, y'all. Thank you so much, Catherine. Really appreciate you. My daughter has subscribed to your channel today. Her name is Samantha. Hey, Samantha. We love your mommy, Catherine, and I'm sure we will get to love you too. Thank you so much, Catherine, for telling her about my channel. Really do appreciate that, my dear, and thank you for your support. Nice to meet you, Samantha. Appreciate you. Spicy Disaster, thank you so much. Beth, my prayers are with you. I can't even imagine my little grandson. Oh my God. That has to really hit home. Spicy Disaster. You got a grandson, his name is Sebastian, is autistic, and I really can't forget. Yeah. Think about you know, the lives that Sebastian has touched, has impacted forever. People have gotten, tattoos in remembering Sebastian, this case always, and hopefully, uh, one day they can show him that tattoo. We pray at least. Thank you, Veronica. Really do appreciate your support. Love you to pieces. You know that. I know that. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Miss Sweet Veronica. Thank you, Dee. Y'all are so generous. I really appreciate you. Really do appreciate you. It's just showing whether they I don't know. I really don't know. Elisa says, I believe they rehomed him. I always have. I just don't, that's not my opinion. But I pray that he is okay. I pray that he is okay. And that's kind of what this live is about, is getting back to the actual facts of this case, because there is maybe 2, 3 channels, 4 that I can think of that talk about this case. Everything else is nothing but drama. That is all it is. That's it. That's it. And Sebastian and any missing child deserves us all to do better. Not just you, all, myself included, to do better. And it's just not about him anymore. And how does that happen? Well, it happened because people drama sells. It's easy, and but it's not productive at all. And it's just easy to hate on someone easier, right? We should want all of them to do better. You know, that's the thing. If Chris and Katie, you know, we should want them to do better. Do the interviews. Please do the interviews for nothing on YouTube, nothing on social media. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about mainstream interviews. Do that. Do that. Not for anyone other than Sebastian, right? Thank you, sweet D. Really do appreciate you, my dear. God bless you. How you doing? Hope you're well, my friend. Good to see you. Carol, thank you so much, my dear. The shoes that Sebastian wore to Texas Roadhouse, was those shoes there on Monday morning? Yes. Yes. Yep. He had every shoe was accounted for. Yeah, she's biting the mic stand. She's a good girl. All right, so I want to get to the TBI thing. And this is pretty much all we know. Now, we know, and we also have to remember this. Tina, thank you, honey. They just found the 6-year-old autistic boy in the retention pond near his house. It angers me they can't find Sebastian. Yeah. Tina, the thing about it is, oops, where am I? The thing about it is, he has to be in that area for them to find him. You know what I mean? Is it possible that they overlooked him? Yes, it is. Has it happened before? Yes, it has. Is it likely that he is in that radius? No, it's not likely. but there always is a possibility that they could be overlooked. Who do we believe, TBI or the other side, who have bright a bunch of other situations and brought up? Many prayers, Seth. Many prayers, brother. Every night. Every night. And you know, if he was in that area, they used, the heat sensors, uh fixed wing aircraft, helicopters, drones, horses, horseback, people, over 200 and some people searching the area. They did over 12,000 miles in just the 5-mile radius alone. I always say that's enough to go from DC, for a person to walk from DC to California, from California to DC, from DC back to California, from California back to DC, from DC back to California. That many times in that 5-mile radius. The word that they used was they obliterated, quote, obliterated, end quote, that area. Yes, exactly, Lakeside. No scent, no video. Also, no, he has not been spotted anywhere, unfortunately. And yes, nonsensical. So let's just get to this because I've got a lot more to say. But that's my opinion. We need to look at this. This is tbinewsroom.com. You can find all the updates that TBI gives on Sebastian Rogers, on Summer Wells, or anyone else that the TBI is working. Now, we need to go over some stuff, and it dates it as well. Bear with me 1 second. This was from 4/25/24. April 26th marks 2 months since Sebastian Rogers was reported missing from his Sumner County home. Since the time, TBI special agents from multiple units have assisted the Sumner County Sheriff's Office in efforts to locate Sebastian. These efforts have included multiple large-scale search on the ground, in the water, and from the air. The searches have included multiple local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies, including the FBI and Secret Service. Residents in the area have also conducted searches from their own properties in the hopes of finding Sebastian or learning what may have happened to him. To date, there have been no confirmed sightings of Sebastian since uh, we have issued the alert. Okay? I wish there was a confirmed sighting of Sebastian, but there is not. We want a sighting of Sebastian. That way we would know something. But there's not, unfortunately. TBI special agents continue to review the information gathered since the investigation began, follow up on all leads and tips that come in, and work with counterparts from other law enforcement agencies to review strategies and consider options. The Amber Alert for Sebastian remains active. We continue to encourage anyone with information to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Or you can email tips at tips2tbi@tbi.tn.gov. So, for 3 TBI special agents are joining investigators in the Sumner County Sheriff's Office and law enforcement agencies for surrounding counties to conduct another thorough search in the Long Hollow Pike area in reference to the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. While there have not been any additional information to indicate where Sebastian may be or may have been, sorry, let me read that again. While there may not have been any additional information to indicate where Sebastian may be or may have been, train search teams will again execute a ground search in the wooded and open areas around Sebastian's home and neighborhood. So here it's saying they have no information to indicate where Sebastian is or where he may have been. That as well. Additionally, we have made aware that an altered version of official TBI Amber Alert poster has been made and is being circulated through social media, indicating that this new poster has been verified. Please be aware that a lot of false information are being posted through multiple social media channels. The poster our agency has developed is the one we are using below, right there. All right. Now, on 315, they say Sebastian Rogers, the disappearance from his Sumner County home, leading to a large-scale ground search that resulted in first responders covering about 2,000 total miles in the efforts to find him. We continue to work with the Sumner County FBI to both proactively pursue information that may be relevant to the search of Sebastian and pursue any tips or pieces of the information. We've not forgotten about Sebastian. TBI, it feels like you have. Just a side note, you've not given anything. You've not given anything in, you did what, April? Since it's been April? Something like that. It says that detectives, agents, and intelligence analysis continue to work around the clock. Sebastian's family has remained cooperative since the search began, and have done whatever law enforcement has asked of them. There is no proof at the time that there is any criminal element involved in the disappearance, but also there is not any proof that there is not a criminal element involved. So agents and investigators reviewing any possibility to indicate where Sebastian may be. So there we go. I should go over that TBI lady. She was kind of, I don't know, she rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, to be honest with you. I need to thank Mom first always, hot with 5 months. Prayers for Sebastian and Steph. Thank you, Mom first always. Always appreciate you, and appreciate you always being here, my dear. Thank you so much for 5 continuous months. And who do we else we got here? Dawn, 8 months. Thank you, Dawn. Nice sweetness. Really do appreciate you, my friend, for 8 continuous months, and always love having you in here, Dawn. Thank you so very much. And we got D. Hey, D, thank you so much for becoming a pearl. And may I say, pearls look amazing on you. Thank you so much, my darling. Really do appreciate you, gorgeous. Y'all, please welcome D Shields, being a pearl, coming in clutch. Yes. In my opinion, allegedly, ETC people remember those beautiful people. Yeah. Okay, Deborah. Is it about something? Okay. 1 second. Okay. God. 1 second here. Let me share this.
Those 3:10 a.m. lights were around 3:10 after 3 a.m. were trash truck lights.
Not only do I not believe it, but the neighbor that has the actual footage swore up and down that they're 2 different circumstances.
Correct. They're absolutely 2 different circumstances. They're absolutely. This is from Hindsight Short. Okay, that says, damn. What did it say? Fact 1, the neighbor said that there were 2 different circumstances. Let's continue.
There was the car with the lights coming towards the car. The car backed up on Kellen and left.
There was a car with the lights coming toward. There was the car with the lights coming toward the car, then backed up and Kellen left. That would be at approximately. Okay, I'm confused about the 1 a.m. Hindsight. What am I missing?
And then about 2-ish hours, hour and a half, hour and 42 something, they're like she said.
Then approximately 2 hours later, the car comes again. That would have been approximately 3 a.m. Let's continue. I'm missing something here. Do I know what I'm holding in my hand? Yes. My daughter. The car came twice? I don't know about that.
Time stamp on the video is not working. It is stuck. She said, but you can tell because it's pitch black dark in the middle of the night when the car comes down the street, turns onto Stafford, sits there for about 3 to 5 minutes. The flashlights are coming from 2 different directions in between the yards. They do whatever they're doing around the car. The car backs up Kellen and leaves from Stafford.
While parked on Stafford, the 2 lights. I can't read it. Hold on one second. While parked on Stafford, the 2 lights allegedly moved toward the car. Yes. Did whatever allegedly was occurring at the vehicle and then backed onto Kellen and then left. Again, that would approximately be 3:15. Yes.
I'm sorry, backs up Kellen and leaves. And then 2 or so hours later, as the sun is just beginning to come up, you can see the trash truck.
Okay, what does this say? Approximately 2 hours later, the trash truck arrives. That would be around. Yes, that is correct. Yes.
And she said, but the trash truck goes past her driveway. She said, you can see the trash truck and the lights.
Yes. Yes. The neighbors that I have spoken to have said it's not even debatable. Like, it's not even debatable that it's not a trash truck. Like, you can see it that drives right past their house, and that's it. So,
and the back of the truck go past her driveway, go up the hill, do its business, turn around, come back down. And then within a few minutes later, the sun is coming up. And then you can see Katie's car leave, Katie's car coming back.
Yep.
And then you can see all the police come in. She said, it's very obvious. So I asked her why the police are saying that that's trash truck. And she said, I don't know. I'm baffled.
And it says, what does it say? Oh my God, girl, killing me. If the verbiage spoken is allegedly correct, then it would be interpreted as the following. Allegedly, on February 26, 2024, a car was seen parked at approximately 1 a.m. with a light coming toward it. It then backed up on Kellen and left. The car then returns approximately 2 hours later at 3 a.m. It turned onto Stafford and parked. At that time, 2 lights sources approached the vehicle, and after a few minutes, the vehicle backed on Stafford and onto Kellen and leaves again. Yes. I'm not sure about the 1 o'clock thing, though. I need to listen to her words again here. Though that's okay. Make sure I got everything here. All right. Crap. One second. All right. If this allegedly be true, then what occurs between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m. on the morning of February 26, 2024, for a vehicle to make 2 visits to the same area within 2-hour window, and both visits back up rather than turn around? Where is Sebastian Rogers? I mean, I agree with that. Even if there's, why would you back up? Rather than,
Pay attention.
I want to hear this.
You don't believe that those 3:10 a.m. lights were around 3:10 after 3 a.m. were trash truck lights.
Not only do I not believe it, but the neighbor that has the actual footage swore up and down that they're two different circumstances.
Now, hindsight, when she says two different circumstances, she means the light video versus the trash truck video. Is that what you mean by that? Two different circumstances, light video with the car, and then because that's what she means. So you mean two car circumstances? Okay, dispatch, honey. She said the car returns 2 hours later. Is that what she says?
A.m. were trash truck lights.
Not only do I not believe it, but the neighbor that has the actual footage swore up and down that they're two different circumstances.
Can y'all hear
There was
that?
the car with the lights coming towards the car. The car backed up on Kellen and left.
Can y'all hear it?
And then about 2-ish hours, hour and a half, hour and 42 something, they're like she said, the
Oh,
left.
there was. Hold on.
That has the actual footage swore up and down that they're two different circumstances. There was the car with the lights coming towards the car. The car backed up on Kellen and left. And then about 2-ish hours, hour and a half, hour and 42 something, they're like she said, the time stamp on the video is not working. It is stuck. She said, but you can tell because it's pitch black dark in the middle of the night when the car comes down the street, turns onto Stafford, sits there for about 3 to 5 minutes. The flashlights are coming from two different directions in between the yards. They do whatever they're doing around the car. The car backs up Kellen and leaves from Stafford.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, backs up Kellen and leaves. And then 2 or so hours later, as the sun is just beginning to come up, you can see the trash truck.
Every person that that's so crazy because every person that I've talked to there, I don't know if I've just not been hearing it right or misunderstanding. And I'm going to ask more about this hindsight. I haven't talked to anyone in over a month. I try not to bother him. I don't really say Lakeside because I don't want to reveal any of my sources because they all get, Bobby, she got hung out to dry on this one, just for coming forward. Thank you so much, Sweet D. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Search for Sebastian Rogers and find Sebastian Rogers. Bring Sebastian Rogers home. And love to Sebastian Rogers and all Sebastian Rogers family and friends. Yes. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. It was not an Uber. I will promise you that. I guarantee you that. It was not an Uber. It was not an Uber. That's for sure. She is so hyper right now. It's incredible. Watch me whip, watch me nene. Watch me whip, watch me nene. Thank you for the kisses. I have not heard anything about. Yeah. Misty, okay, wait. So there was a car around 1 a.m., then it left, and car returned at 3 a.m., and then the trash around 5 a.m. Yes, she did sat. Yes, she did sat that the car returns. I don't know why none of us have. It's so amazing. It's amazing how you don't hear things for 9 months and you study this every day. And then one day you're like, oh, I caught that. It's amazing. Do it with this case. I've done it with every case. Summer Wells case, all of that. I was the one that caught the TBI saying, Summer Wells went missing early afternoon. And that was like almost 2 years later or something. It was close to 2 years. And I was like, I caught that. And then I went live with it and everyone's like, oh my God, we missed that this much, and I guess we need to, can you get your butt out of my face? Get your butt out of my face, monkey chunky. Your little butt. Your little monkey butt. Your little monkey butt. I wonder if anybody she got a lot of hate. Warrior River. She got a lot of hate. She certainly did. I want to hear this one more time. If it left at 1. Because the 1 o'clock, that would be interesting if it was gone a couple hours. Which means, let's just be honest here. If there's foul play, right? If there is foul play, she Bogey, she really is. And there's other neighbors that want to speak out publicly too, but they won't because of the hate. They've spoke out to law enforcement, but they want to, say what, but they won't because of, the way people treated Bobby. Oh, absolutely, Lakeside. Yes. Yes. Oh, she is Soldier Girl. She's spoiled. Did you know that? You are joking me, Gina. You are joking me. Awkward. Wow. That's crazy. Seth was only repeating what he was told. What do you mean, repeating what he was told? How can anyone say it's not foul play? There's absolutely no evidence that he's a runaway. There's not. Nope. There's no evidence. That he's a runaway. Oh, I believe. I don't know if Seth is. Are you still in here? I don't know if they. Justin is the face of staff. Yeah, I'm just the staff here. She's the boss. But I was gonna say. Oh, I believe that they made him believe. I think they showed him the trash truck because the trash truck is on that video. The trash truck is on that video. And I think they showed it to him, or they wanted him. They did not want that out. And he's just a youth pastor, guys. It's nothing. It's nothing. It has nothing to do with it. Nothing. That's all it is. I'm back. Just had dinner with my family, but had one ear in listening while eating. My family, because they know. Oh, thank you, Janet. That's you're so sweet. Little red, little red. I want to do a video when she's bigger, and we go dance monkey, dance monkey, dance monkey. Oh, oh. What's that song? Dance monkey. Never seen the way you do before. They say. With the timestamp being broken, Seth would have no idea what the video is. Yep. Yep. Smiling Sleuth. I mean, this is the thing. I understand why the neighbors won't talk publicly, right? Like, I said the video on there, those are not the Ubers. You want bottle? You want your bottle? Yeah, it's not that. But that's interesting. If it's 1 o'clock, if someone did, if someone was there at 1 o'clock, let's think about this a second. 1 o'clock. Then that means if that car came back at 3 o'clock, then, and let's say, and I want to make sure this is not a fact, this is speculation, this is hypotheses, and we are not saying any certain person is guilty of anything. But let's say, for instance, in this hypothesis, that a car left with Sebastian, which I believe he left out of a car, a vehicle of some sort. If they were gone 2 hours, that means the maximum, and if there is foul play, and if they is Seth in here? Is he still in here? I don't think he is. I want to make sure. Or regardless, then that means he could not be over an hour away. He could not be over an hour away. No, he's not here now. And that means now my mind's racing. Because if there is a vehicle that came twice, that is so helpful. That is very good. Very good. And the reason it's very good is a few reasons, right? One, you've got twice as likely to see who that car is, who those people are, what they were doing with different cameras. You get what I mean? The 3 a.m., I've always felt like it was potentially cleanup. And I think that that's why in that video, that car goes to the end of Kellen, and I don't know if it goes over to the pond and washes. No, Sebastian's crew, you're not blocked. At least yet. You need to be. I'm just kidding. I don't know. No, I just see your message. No. We block very few people here. Unless you're just like completely nasty. Do you remember the car that was abandoned without a license plate? Yes. But I don't think it's that car. So maybe it came back to pick up and drop him at his works. It wouldn't be dropping anyone off at work because, I mean, that would be too far. Thank you, Lakeside. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear. Did I thank you, Lil Red? Did I thank you, my dear? I've got so much on my mind right now. Thank you so much, Lil Red. I think I did, but if I didn't, I want to thank you again. So, which time were the flashlight videos? The flashlight videos was 3 a.m. from what I understand. I could be wrong. I'm going to have to make some calls now. Is what I'm going to have to do. Why did Edgar call the school that morning, wanted to talk to a construction worker? I've never heard that tugs on heartstrings. Never heard that. Janine, happy birthday. Y'all say happy birthday to Janine. Never tell. I love her. Little tail. She curls it up. We will make sure we sing happy birthday to you before we leave. Make sure I sing happy birthday before we leave tonight to Janine. How come I get booted out? It's YouTube. Thank you, Misty. In my opinion, until FBI dog offer protection for those who come forward, no one is going to come forward with info. They are scared for their loved ones and themselves. So I don't. It's the middle of the. If the vehicle might be a black Jeep, it is possible. Karen, the thing is, we just simply don't know what kind of vehicle that is. I'll be honest. I've spent hours trying to find that vehicle. And it is, from what I understand, it is believed to be a car, like an actual car. Oh, Robini, your son's happy birthday to your son as well, my dear. Everyone's saying happy birthday. Didn't another YouTuber figure it out? No. If anyone says they figured it out, they're absolutely lying to you. They can have an opinion on what it is. I've got opinions, but nobody knows what that car is. Nobody knows. I mean, I could say, oh yeah, it's this right here. Look at it. It's definitely this right here. But I'm not going to lie to you. That's not fair to anything. It's not. So if someone tells you they know what it is, they're lying. That's a fact. The driver knows, absolutely. Yes. Haha, I gave memberships, but it did not give me a membership. Note to self, it only gives to itself, not the others. Yes. Laura. Oops. Oh, happy birthday to your little girl, Beth. 9 years old. That's sweet. That's precious. It's a fun age. It's a fun age. Yeah, you really can't see. You know, I wish I knew what it was. I have looked at so many makes and models of vehicles, but everyone that I've talked to there in the neighborhood says it appears to be a dark car. Do I think anyone I don't think any neighbors will come out and talk publicly while the you just burped a good one. The the feet live there. No, I don't. And I actually don't blame him. I don't blame him. I mean, imagine this happening in your neighborhood. And you lived next door to someone like Edgar.
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot.
one-
To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Proudfoot, what happened?
Imagine there has already been incidences with neighbors. Would you do that? Would you do that in your neighborhood? No, you're not going to. You're not going to. So there's that. Yeah, you're going to steer clear of it. Exactly. Okay. Who wants to deal with Edgar? Well, especially whenever they've already dealt with Edgar. 2 neighbors have. DA holds stuff like in, yeah. True, because when my Jeep got stolen, most people on the block had cameras and no one seen nothing. Yeah, that's very interesting, though. Hindsight. I am very intrigued by this now. About that. Do you have anything else with Bobby on it, Hindsight? They reacted to their own message. No, I wouldn't leave my house unless I had protection of some sort. Hell no. They just want their neighborhood back. The incidents over what? One was the neighbor simply going down Stafford Street. When Sebastian went missing, they went down Stafford. They live on Kellen. They went down Stafford, and one of the neighbors' friends wanted to know, which house the Sebastian went missing out of, and they were kind of driving, and they went to the cul-de-sac and they drove back, and Mr. Edgar stood out in front of the middle of the road to stop them, screaming. Lil Red, that happened on day 1 or 2, if this goes south. No, I meant come forward to, without promise of protect their loved ones. Oh, Misty, they've already, every one of them has spoken if they have something. Now, from what I understand, one of the neighbors had footage or something, and like didn't want to get involved or something in the beginning, but they eventually did the right thing. from what I understand. It does love to say directly, but how the heck would Seth know what the whole tape was? What if someone where it was cut out? Yeah, I think they were trying to mess with. Seth didn't verify it was a garbage truck. He said that it was shown by law enforcement. He no longer believes that. Absolutely. Absolutely. He no longer believes that. And Nick Barris said, quote, the mere fact that someone is outside of Sebastian's house. Wait, take that back. X, scratch. He says, sources close to the investigation. In my opinion, that means a cop off the cuff. Sources close to the investigation tell me that the mere fact that there is someone outside of Sebastian's house is significant with flashlights. That's not a damn trash truck. It's not a trash truck. So let's be real. You wear me out, girl. That's okay, though. Here, you want milk? We're on milk break. 1 second. You want milk? Okay. They told Seth it was, though. Someone told him that for sure. Someone told him that. But if you look at the PFs, what size does Remy wear asking for a friend? Do you mean ring? Are you engaging? Are you asking for an engagement of my daughter? She's too young. I'm just kidding. She wears preemie. She got to be smacking noggins and jumping all over the place soon. I can't wait. She is. Oh, yes, she is. Before Sebastian. And she's not going to have babies. She's going to be fixed. And so will her brother or sister when I get another one. They'll all be fixed. Where do you buy the diapers with the hole for her tail? I don't put a hole in the diaper at all. Yes, we are Catholic, Ginger. We are Catholic. I'm gonna get her a nun suit. You will be a nun. You will be a nun, and you will like it. True crime addict. I want grand babies. I don't want grand monkeys. I'm going to be doing a diapering tutorial. We call it the monkey tail wrap. Right. Which PFs was the higher rank in the service? Who gives the orders? Terry. KK was the boss. Katie. From what I understand, allegedly. Is she asleep? She's getting there. She woke up as soon as I did that. Say a prayer for Terry Lynn. She has a lot of pinched nerve causing pain, a lot of pain. The doctor grounded her for 6 weeks. Oh, goodness gracious, Gypsy. I remember you already explaining diapering. Yes. Yep. You have to go to my monkey channel for that. What's that, Rony? Say no. Say I am God. She does, Bogey. She really does. I wonder what the socks feet have SCSO to make them bliss over the feet, not take all their electronics. And Sebastian was last with KP. I don't know, but I think it changed. Thank you, Bogey. I think it changed after a few days and they didn't find him. That's just my opinion. My dog Gene watches Remy and Dolly and his why not a monkey? That's right, Rach. Why not a monkey? Oh, thank you for the Cash App dispatch. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Love you to pieces. I need to anytime someone sends a Cash App or something, please let me know, and that way I can give you a big public thank you if you want one, So yeah, Rosebud, you could do it on dogs and stuff like that. He was muted. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's get to some stuff. Let me go to. I've seen it. We've seen this, but I need to hear this again right now because of a certain reason. So let me find it so I can play it because I need specific words. Credit goes to my sister from another mister, Chronicles of Olivia. Okay. We are looking for this. Notice their behavior, how they both, and then KK's there. She's working on something. I don't know what it is, and then she's like, she puts it all in. Am I froze? Nothing but my face better be froze. Everything else should not be froze. Am I froze? I'm not frozen. Thank you. All right, so listen to this. This is really important.
One other question I have is recently Channel 5 in Nashville, they had security footage that showed two flashlights the night he disappeared. Is there anything that you think about this video or?
Sure. So there's a lot.
Did you notice that? But I want to hear the words. I'm not here for the body language. But just notice the body language, how it changes. She literally draws in. Why do people draw in? Whenever they're upset, right? Right? We draw in when we're trying to protect ourselves, whether that's emotional protection, we do it physically as well, right? And when we're confident, we go out, right? We're big, we make ourselves big and all of that. So she's out, she's more comfortable, and then she's pulling back, pulling back, right? So you can see she does it with her lips, her mouth. Okay, right. I'm not really here for the body language. I'm actually here for the words because I want to hear something, but I still want to point this out in case you've never seen it.
Sure. So
Notice do you notice that? Like it's nonsensical why someone would be out, that someone would question, God forbid, someone question why this man, or why not this man rather, but some human being is outside going in the direction of your home, and then two people coming back, and then one person running back toward your home, not the neighbors, in the direction of your home 3 hours before a non 911 call goes out that your stepson and son is missing. So sorry to weigh you down and bother you, but I don't know about you, but I would be highly interested in activity going outside of my home the night a family member or anyone goes missing. That's all we have. But you see, he's going to, this is my opinion. I want to make that clear. He's going to make it sound like this has been studied by this agency, this agency, this agency, and they've all said it's nothing, right? We wish it was, but it's not. Well, then, what is it? Because talk to the neighbors, Mr. Foot. Ask them, and they will argue that there is a dark vehicle with two people around it the night Sebastian goes missing. They're around the back of the vehicle One person gets in the vehicle, backs out, doesn't go down to the next driveway or the next road or the cul-de-sac, but backs out. How convenient. Going from the backyard of your area. Think about that. Let me show you this. That's what we're gonna do. Buy gums. Let's see here. I just thought of this. This is very interesting. This is interesting. I'm going to show you this. All right. So I need to take a screenshot here. And I need to show y'all this. Copy. Paste. All right. Let me show you this real quick. All right. I'm going to make this bigger. I need to thank some of y'all. Diana, thank you so much, my dear, for becoming. And may I say, pearls look amazing on you, darling. Thank you so much, Diana. Really do appreciate you. Dirty Diana. Thank you. I love that song. Good taste in music as well. Thank you, my dear. Welcome. Yeah, please welcome Diana, Kelly, Dirty Diana, as a new member of the Pearls. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Holly, thank you so much, my darling. Really do appreciate you. We never seem let down when leads don't pan out. Why would you, right? Why would you? It's very interesting, isn't it? Or why would you say, we sat at the dinner table and we asked them, can you do this fingerprints? Can you take this? And you know what? Quote, we got SHOT down. Laughs. Why would you laugh that you got shot down, is his words, over trying to find your stepson? Why is that funny? I don't think it's funny. All right, let me show you this. All right, let's go here. So let me do this. All right. It's supposed to be a dark car, but we're just doing this very quickly. There's a car here. And right, and the car is eventually, it comes down here. All right. Isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting? Let me just put it right there, one car. And then let me damn it, 1 second. Now, all right. Just got to do some graphics here, 1 second. Isn't it amazing how all of let me just do it like this. I can present it better later. All right. Isn't it interesting how this car goes up and then it either turns around up here, it could have went to the pond, it comes back. It only stays on Kellen, but then it pulls in right at the beginning of Stafford here, right? Right at the beginning of Stafford, right? You can see that these individuals did not go to this house. It's very clear that it did not go to this house. You couldn't have seen it if it went over here. It went straight toward 1008. I believe that's 10, right? Yes, 1008. Sebastian's home. It pulls in barely right here on the road, and then it backs up. It doesn't go down the street. It doesn't turn around here like most human beings would, or go to the end, or turn around in someone's driveway. It allegedly backs up here. It goes behind, these people go behind the house, or someone comes back with this person to the car. They do something around the back of the car, and that's when the one person runs back and this person in the vehicle backs up and then leaves. But it goes toward the back of the home, this vehicle, and then there is activity and it's going to the area of 1008. It's never ever in front of their home, ever, right? I find that very interesting. Never in front, never goes down, past it, anything. There's nothing of that vehicle if it's one time or if there's two different times, 1 o'clock and 3 a.m. Nothing ever around this vehicle, no people is ever seen here. But this vehicle and the people that is, walking, running from the area, it's from the what would appear to be the backyard, running through this area, right? So it's only in the back area. It's never, you know, driveway or the road or whatever. Isn't that interesting? Why? Because we would have saw something. Yes. Oh yeah, thank you. On the trail with MK, I sent a video of my trash truck being all lit. Okay, I appreciate that. I'll look at that. I've got a picture of the actual back of the trash truck on Stafford. It's clear as day that it's nothing. There's no, you know, yeah, and we would have seen that exactly. But I find that very interesting. We don't see nothing, in front of the house. We don't see that car, going down at the very least, right? At the very least, you would think this, the car that was right here would go right here and back up and turn around, right? But that's not what we see. Everything is from the back. All activity is from the back with those flashlights and the human activity. Wonder, to me, that says, in my opinion, that says something isn't right, I feel. Seem to let when yeah, Polly, you're exactly right. But let's go back to that because I want to hear their words.
Channel 5 in Nashville, they had security footage that showed 2 flashlights the night he disappeared. Is there anything that you think about this video? Or
Sure. So there's a lot of speculations about that video that are floating on the internet.
Now, also, why would that be funny to you? Why would you? Seems like you're taking offense to that question. You're kind of blowing it off. Why would you? It's not about you. It's about Sebastian. It is about putting the correct information out. So why it off or blow it off or find that it's amusing in any way?
Internet. Okay. And that is exactly what it is. It's speculations. Now, what it can give you an official statement on is TBI.
Now, is this an official statement from him? From Edgar? And he's Edgar the Fifth because it's his fifth marriage. Or because TBI has never made a statement. I don't think at all have they on the. I'll look here on the TBI website, but I don't think they've done anything with the lights. Now, Eric Craddock says, we don't know what we don't know about the lights. It's nothing as of now. He says, we don't know what we don't know. Well, if the neighbors know it's a dark vehicle and there's at least 2 people there, then in my opinion, that's law enforcement does know more, just in my opinion, about that. If the neighbors know, I would hope that law enforcement would know. But they won't say that.
Newslink has released a statement
Newslink.
from law enforcement, between local law enforcement, state law enforcement, some federal law enforcement, and they have analyzed that video so many times over that everything that everybody is trying to assume is a flashlight, I hate to say this, it's not.
Okay. So then Edgar needs to tell us what it is. Comes from the same house. Justin, you're missing this. The video of BHP putting the sign on the pole comes from the same house. In my opinion, that saw whoever took the trash to the street, who requested video of BHP or Rosebud, honey, I don't even know what you're talking about. Betty putting signs on a pole comes from the same. Oh, I got you. From across. Yeah. That saw whoever took the trash to the street. That it was across the street. Who requested the video of BHB for PFs? I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of a whole different subject. But I understand what you
As
mean.
much as we would love it to be one, it's not. I'm not going to go into details as far as where that video is shot from, but I can tell you, as the parents, we have seen the video firsthand from law enforcement. We know exactly.
Oh, I just now noticed that. We have seen that video firsthand from law enforcement. There you go. From law enforcement. Yep. So, wow, that's interesting. I wonder if they took it to them and being like, look at this. Look at this.
Exactly where it was taken from, and nothing that is being assumed right now is actually true about that video, unfortunately.
Okay.
And anything about any other videos or anything like that, please refer to the TBI news link that they have out there, the updated Amber Alert stuff, and it will give you the most up-to-date information that all law enforcement has, and they will give you current as far as what's what and how they're looking at things.
And if there's any new video, forward it to them.
Please.
Yeah. Security footage is really like a game changer. We're working on Riley's training and trying to find like if someone missed one on a corner or something. So that's
around this neighborhood, and this whole community. I mean, I can tell you that much here. When it comes to the cameras, there has not been one person that has said no. And trust me, it is greatly felt that everybody has been so open, so helpful in pushing out any which way they can. I mean, there's been some families that have actually been on vacation that weren't home, and they got they've got permission from that family to take a look at their camera.
What an interview. I mean, in my opinion, it's like deer in the headlights vibes. Was this day 1 or day 8? When was this uploaded? I don't got this was uploaded March 18th. Not allowed on their property or family property. So if law enforcement really thought the lights were just a garbage truck, why would they show them the video at all? Bingo! 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 The Lady Lexi gets the comment of the hour. Yes. They wouldn't give a wooden nickel. Wouldn't give a wooden nickel otherwise. It was recorded on day 20, but released after. Okay. I want to know how he knows who all had cameras to the videos to hand over. Well, wasn't it? Don't y'all remember whenever they said one of the neighbors brought video over to their house and played it? Yeah, Princess Jasmine. Yeah. The last thing I would be doing is calling someone 3.5 hours away. But Edgar also says, if it was like a medical emergency or something, she would call the emergency line. So I guess she would be able to talk during that. But I guess she wasn't able to talk during this after 3 minutes of looking for him. Did she not yell for Sebastian? Because usually whenever, you're looking for someone, you're yelling, "Where are you, Sebastian?" That kind of thing. And you're trying to tell as many people as possible, knocking on neighbors' doors and stuff, but that's not what we got here. The one from across the street did what, honey? There was a news report early on in the beginning that they talked with them during a search in Collierville, Tennessee. You know where that is? Was that the same lights that gave Nick a video or different? I don't know. My guest neighbor thought it wasn't them, in my opinion. No, Little Red. This was across the street. The neighbor came over and showed them video, and that's when I think they saw the trash being taken out by someone. You can't see who, like make out who it is, but you can see someone is taking out that trash. I personally believe it's Sebastian taking out the trash. My children missing is a damn emergency. It's a very big emergency. And he also says, I was on the phone most, quote, most, end quote, of the time. Now, again, how are you not on the phone the entire time? Number one. And number two, if you are on the phone when you're not on the phone, who's talking to the emergency? Would that be KK? Is she talking then? If you're not on there the entire time, that means someone has to be talking. Was that KK? Tanya, I believe the light video is at least 2 individuals. But I will tell you what law enforcement says. They don't know what they don't know. Law enforcement hasn't said much other than it could be something later, but we don't know at this point. Just want to tell you my opinion versus what law enforcement says. Would CP be so cold? I can't imagine. I have forbid this. Would CP be so cold-eyed it was his daughter? Right. If you mean if it was, yeah. Well, if the shoe was on the other foot, would he be the same? I don't think so. Just my opinion. God forbid he ever got the call that, a family member was missing of his. I'm sure he wouldn't like to hear the first thing, quote, "Don't be mad," end quote. Bet you wouldn't want what? He looks sorry because she's grieving allegedly. I mean, I believe she misses Sebastian, absolutely. But I question why you are rejecting to help make it aware the mother declining the interviews. I'm sure as hell would not think of changing my clothes. Hell no. Hell no.
And go in their houses without them even being present, which has been amazing. So, but yeah.
That's good. If there was something that you could say to Sebastian if he was listening, what would you say?
Oh God. That if you can see this or hear this, that we just want you home, baby, and we love you. And there ain't nothing gonna stop us from coming and getting you and bringing you home.
Nothing's going to stop us from coming and bringing you home. Well, why not comment when News Nation, Court TV, Fox, any of them ask you to do an interview?
I can't speak for his father, but I'm pretty sure we all have the same opinion that we love you, miss you, we want you home.
Yep.
And if you can, call us, get wherever you can, let us know, and we will come get you.
Call 911.
We'll come get you. Not, we're going to find you. We'll come get you. Yeah. We love you. We miss you. And if you can, give us a call. We'll come get you. Not wherever you are. We're going to find you. You're not in trouble. I'll come and get you with my 2021 diesel.
Online, run out into the street, go in public, anything. The signs that we've been blessed to have family, friends, and even some in the community that have been helping us, but we've been out spreading those as far as we can, even over state lines, trying to get awareness because, not everybody knows that he's missing, and there's a chance that if someone could see him and not even realize
Thank you,
who
love.
he is. So we want to get his face out there because we want him home.
Surprisingly, even locally, there are some folks that don't even know what's going on, and it's kind of like a shocker. Like, how do you not know? It is amazing because in the past couple of weeks, you've got two cases. A 15-year-old boy that has vanished without a trace. You've got a 22-year-old 6'4".
Isn't that the best part about it? The best part about it, he hasn't left any evidence. No, she never gives eye contact, Roxy. Nope.
Or 7 college kid from Missouri who has vanished without a trace. Like, that's a huge significance here. That it's like, wow, how? So
It's scary.
yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the college kid is from Missouri.
Choice words were used and went to bed. And then from there, we went and he talked to family on the phone during breakfast to brag.
Sebastian's disappearance
Kind of before he went missing. We got up and, fun fact, I made breakfast that morning.
Can we just start out with who the hell says fun fact when you are talking about your child missing? They did find Riley. They found the other. Fun fact. Who the hell says that?
We had a good time. We were laughing. We were joking. He talked to family on the phone during breakfast to brag. We went and picked up our niece.
Yeah.
I got a call and asked if I could go and pick her up, and I did. And so we went and did that. We went to BJ's.
Sorry,
Had a good time there. He had
look at there.
He talked. We had a good. I made breakfast. We had a good time. We were laughing. We were joking. He talked to family on the phone during breakfast to brag. We went and picked up
Watch.
our niece.
Look at there. Oh, Edgar thinking. Look at there. Edgar thinking. Now, I wonder, I'm asking a question. That's another question. Who did they talk to? Sound like it was just a grand day. Woke up, put on her little Martha Stewart apron, and made spaghetti pancakes. We were giggling all laughing, having a good old time. And we were on the phone. We talked to family. He liked to brag. Yes, Polly, nudging him. Yep. Just a good time. Justin, did you catch on-site video from earlier about the vehicle in the area twice? Yes, DNA. Yes. That is a revelation that we're going to have to find out. He brags her looking at him to agree with what? Yeah. Yes. Can you tell us why? Can you tell us why they want video footage of Sunday and Saturday? That's another thing I can't go into. Got it. Got it. Even though the police are asking the public, which they don't say very much, but they did say that. But that's one thing he can't go into. If you notice, they both avoid sharing their actual feelings about the whole situation. Word salad, no dressing. I like that little red. Yeah. What's that, Maxine? They want to know, law enforcement came out and wanted to know, they wanted footage in the area of Sunday and Saturday. And Edgar says, that's one thing that I can't go into. he can't go into from the beginning of February up until the morning he goes missing. Even though he says he was there, but he can't say what dates. But then he says he wasn't there. Well, he doesn't. He just says yes when Nancy asked him. He was, meaning he wasn't.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Watch
We
this.
went and picked up our niece.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a call and asked if I could go and pick her up, and I did. And so we went and did that. We went to BJ's. Had a good time there. He ate a colossal popcorn. Came home to put groceries away because we bought snacks because, you know, he's 15 and snacks. We went to the bowling alley. And then from there, we went to dinner. Came home. He took out the trash because that's his chore. He takes the can to the end of the driveway. About 9 o'clock, told him to go to bed. And he's come out of his room where he was playing. And he said, "All right, good night, Mama. Good night, puppies. Love you." And went to bed. He was doing something in his room because about an hour later I heard some noise and I was like, "I don't care what you're doing in there, but go to sleep."
Okay. When she says he took out the trash because that's his chore, you don't need to say that's his chore. It's just he took out the trash. Sebastian took out the trash. You have to put it in there that like he's doing the chores. Groceries in the cart home before the bowling alley. Yes. That is Eileen. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. I still say that he's 15 and snacks comment was a red flag for some reason. She has to explain why she got snacks. Yeah. In my opinion, KP avoids eye. Oh, yes, she's constantly looking down. No eye contact. No reaching out to Sebastian. No reaching out to the person that he could be with or who has him or where he is. Justin, can you look at where you comments? They said they know for certain the Foots had cameras around December, January. Yes, I've got some information on that. I'm working on some stuff right now. So I'm going to get into that. What did Rogue say? I have been asking about the poker game. Terry Lynn heard there was. I'd love to know for sure and who was there. I mean, I know, Rogue. Me too. Me too. Now, I have not been able to confirm a poker game. I would love to know about it if there was one. Who was all there? All of that. But yeah, we're working on some stuff right now. Probably have that live tomorrow. 175 more till we get a chicken party. Hit that thumbs up.
And
Listen.
about midnight, I got up and I went to bed. And 6 o'clock, I went to wake him up for school Monday morning. And that's when he wasn't here.
Let me hold on.
And he said, "All right, good night, Mama. Good night, puppies. Love you." And went to bed.
Hold on.
And then from there, we went to dinner. Came home. He took out the trash because that's his chore. He takes the can to the end of the driveway. About 9 o'clock, told him to go to bed. And he's come out of his room where he was playing, and he said, "All right, good night, Mama. Good night, puppies. Love you." And went to bed.
Okay. Here, there is no talking. I just noticed, it's amazing how you can notice things. Here, there is no talk. There's nothing about talking to her husband. There wasn't in the first interview as well, according to the neighbor that she talked to.
He was doing something in his room because about an hour later I heard some noise and I was like, "I don't care what you're doing in there, but go to sleep."
A little while later in there, I heard some noise. And I said, "I don't care what you're doing in there, but go to sleep." Well, if someone that rules a tight ship, like these two, right? A real tight ship normally. Everything is scheduled out. When he gets home from school, he's got a time for this, I got a time for this. Mr. Edgar says he doesn't really put a time on when he can eat, thankfully, have his dinner. Do you think, according to Edgar, he says sometimes in other interviews, he says as early as 7:30, Sebastian can go to bed. 8 o'clock, 8:30. But she says that night she lets him stay up later. But if he's still up, even after he's not supposed to be, even after she let him stay up even later than he normally did, and she hears him in there, do you think she's going to say, "I don't care what you're doing in there, but go to sleep"? I don't think she's going to say that, because obviously, if your kids are up past their bedtime, you care. You're going to care. Because they got to sleep, or they're not going to want to get up the next morning early to go to school. Yes. You are. You're going to be like, you're going to go in there and you're going to be like, "Why are you up? Why are you up? You're supposed to be in bed. You're not just going to scream there, I don't care what you're doing in there, but knock it off and go to sleep. That sentence doesn't even make sense. Because you do care what he's doing, because you want him to go to sleep. The hen house. I I don't know if they said he was supposed to be home by midnight, or I think they said they went to sleep around midnight. Hen house, if I remember that correctly. No, Sam, I'm sorry. School will be worth it though, my dear. Yes, especially special ed kids. Monday mornings are hard for 99% of parents I know. Add to autism, routine is everything in high school. Yes, Monday mornings are harder for usually all of us parents. It's harder on the kids, it's harder on all of us, right? I don't know why you would let him stay up later that night. Why didn't you let him stay up later Saturday night? Doesn't really make sense. And wouldn't he be tuckered out after that busy weekend?
And about midnight, I got up and I went to bed. And 6 o'clock, I went to wake him up for school Monday morning. And that's when he went in here.
What was going through your mind at that point? Like, what were the feelings that you were feeling?
To censor myself. Holy freaking crap, this can't be happening. Where is my kid? Choice words were used. Like, where the F is he? I had looked through the house for him because it was typical for him to get up and come and rummage for snacks and things like that. And he likes to dip behind the, walls and watch, and then he comes out after I come back and he likes to scare me. But,
Was he dipping behind those walls to, so no one would see him getting a snack? Was it that? And we still do everything routine. Yes, Carmelita, most of us do the same thing every day. Every day. Every single day. He likes to dip behind the walls. All that. I mean, if you have a kid that gets themselves up and before the alarm clock, a teenager, and in there making themselves breakfast, you are lucky. You are lucky. Or avoiding her, yeah. So she thought he went to bed late, don't care what you're doing, knock it off and go to sleep. She thought he might be in there, making himself some breakfast. Girl mom, I'm gonna show this thing in just 1 second. I haven't forgot about it.
after I looked, and I mean, mind you, all of this took place in like 1 minute flat. But I didn't see him in his room. I looked all over. It took place in like 1 minute flat.
That big ass house in 1 minute flat. But right up here is where she starts to get shit hits the fan in this interview. It goes south in 2.3 seconds, in my opinion.
But I didn't see him in his room. I looked all over. I ran through the whole house. I looked out all the doors and windows, and I was like hollering his name. And I picked up the phone and I called my husband, and I said, I can't find him. And he said, what do you mean? I said, he's not in this effing house. I can't find our son. And I jumped in my car and I drove around the neighborhood and I drove over by the school, and he's already.
You see, this is why it is the police look for certain words, right? Like, in other cases, if they suspect, if they have a suspect and they talk about the person in a past tense, you shouldn't be doing that. Subconsciously, you do it. You have to think on the words, right? If everything is fine, the past and the present come naturally. You don't have to think about them. Yeah. He's already. Yeah. Yes, butterfly kisses. And not only would it take you longer, but you are going to go through that house at least twice. But this is where it gets really bad. He's already. Sebastian is supposed to be the only he in the house.
I drove around the neighborhood and I drove over by the school, and he's already at this point I was like hysterical and I was crying.
See how she stops it there? He's already, and she stops that sentence. He's already, sentence stops.
I was screaming, and he's already at this point I was like hysterical and
He's already, blah, 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 blah. At this point, I'm already hysterical.
I was crying, I was screaming, and
now he's got a cough. One cough. And notice her behavior. It gets really, really even worse.
he was like,
And she's nervous there. So she said, he was like. How did you just catch what? I'm telling you, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you don't catch it till you catch it. You know what I mean? Such a fake cough. Oh, in my opinion, abso-freaking-lutely. Now, do you have to remember what you did on the most horrible morning of your life? I know so far in my life, the two most horrible days of my life was when my father died and when my mama died. And I can tell you everything, and I don't have to think about it. No, it's an ingrained as a tattoo. Bingo, Seth. You can tell what you was doing, what room you was in, everything. But she's literally doing this.
He was like,
He was like,
three-wayed. He three-wayed.
three-wayed. He three-wayed. You see, she says he was like, and then she said he three-wayed. The he cannot be Sebastian, because Sebastian is missing. That's who you are looking for. That is the subject you are looking for. You are using a he outside of Sebastian, who is the only he. There's only 3 people that live in that house: Sebastian, Mom, and Edgar. And so the next he that she is talking about here is the man sitting beside of her. This is why Edgar does not want her to talk. She went off script, and in my opinion, I agree, Mohawk. And I also believe this is why KK will not talk to Seth. Because you know your ex. You know when they're, happy. You know when they're mad, even though they say they're not. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Right? You know when they're bullshitting you. And I think that is why KK won't talk to Seth, or has been, in my opinion, potentially, allegedly, ordered not to. Yes. Yeah, when they're bullshitting, when they're lying, yeah. But going back to this, he was like, there's no he that should be in this story. There's no he that should, or he was like. The next he is Edgar, and she says this.
Law enforcement. Three-wayed. He three-wayed. Law enforcement.
The next he is the stepdad who called law enforcement. Three-wayed. He three-wayed. Who is the he of this subject? The he is Edgar Allan Poe. Can suck my toe. That one. Who does that? You call 911, period. Yeah. So we're on a 3-way call now.
and was telling them like our son is missing and we don't know what's going on. And he was like, go back to the house. They're on their way. And
Yes.
I ran back, drove
That's even better, Carmelita. Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe.
back to the house and drove back
Listen
to
to
the
that.
house and law enforcement and was telling them like our son is missing and we don't know what's going on. And he was like, go back to the house. They're on their way. And I ran back.
Now, I just want to say something here, because some of you know about the lady who had that audio. And I have tried to get a hold of certain people in that neighborhood. They won't speak. So I cannot prove to you or tell you that is real or not. Right? I can't tell you that. And I'm never going to lie to you and say, "Oh yes, it is." I can only tell you what I personally believe, and I do believe the audio personally. Now, a little note on that. On that audio, you can hear someone saying, go to the house, or go back to the house, something like that. And in a separate, make that clear, separate video that we know where the camera and the house that it came from, we know that. There's no audio on that. But you can see someone allegedly running back toward the house. Right? You can see someone running back toward that house. Now, listen to this.
He three-wayed law enforcement and was telling them like our son is missing and we don't know what's going on. And he was like, go back to the house. They're on their way. And I ran back, drove.
And she says, yeah, maybe that's what it was, Gina. Something like that. And she says, he told me to go back to the house right here. And I ran. And she said, well, drove. And she corrects that. And on the video that we know, someone does run back toward that house. On the audio that is may or may not be anything, I want to make that clear. It's not been proven because they won't talk. You can hear someone saying, like, go back to the house or something like that. So you got this, you've got what she just said, you've got the camera that we see someone running back. You got her here saying, I ran, well, drove back. And then you've got the audio, if you believe it or not, and it says, go home, run home, go home, something like that. It's just interesting. May not be nothing. Can't So, but
back what's going on, and he was like, go back to the house, they're on their way. And I ran back, drove back to the house, and 20 days later,
yes, lock the door. Yes.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how stressful that is. And also, like when we were driving up here, like this neighborhood is so pretty and nice. And do you think?
Thank you so much, Shirley. I always say I love you to my children, 43 and 45. Absolutely. You can never say I love you enough, yet they are not home waiting for the child. Yep.
This neighborhood is so pretty and nice. And do you think, has he ever like walked away before, or like has that ever happened? It's just no, first time.
He's not a child that wanders. He's not one that is
he doesn't have a history of being an eloper, which is common. And I have friends with children on the spectrum who do struggle with elopement with their children. But no, Sebastian, that's one thing. It's always been a blessing. He's not been an eloper or a runner.
Not an eloper or a runner. Now, I want to show you something that was sent to me. Tennessee Amber Alert search efforts for Sebastian continue into day 6. Reward offered for info 9 months ago.
The search for missing 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers continues to intensify. Welcome to News 2 at 10. I'm Kenley Hargett. Nashville area business owners are pledging at least a $3,000 reward for information that will help investigators find Sebastian. News 2's Nikki McGee shares their continued search efforts.
Well, the sun has now set on the 6th day of search efforts, and emergency crews are growing more and more anxious to find answers. They tell me today they hope to have some sort of new information, with people being off on the weekends, able to more thoroughly search their properties. However, we did learn 2 new developments in this case today. One, there is now a $3,000 reward in place for information on this case. The other being the Sumner County Sheriff's Office giving us a more specific window of time when they want neighbors to review their footage.
We expect to find people, so we don't expect.
I have never seen this. I have never seen this one. I've never seen this one. Thank you for sending me this.
To not be able to find that child or that parent, and Sebastian in this case.
The search continues for 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers. Saturday, roughly 300 people out looking for him from sunrise to sunset.
We would really hope that today, since everybody, or a lot of people will be at home during the daytime hours where they hadn't been all week, that they would have an opportunity to search their property, search their farms. There's a lot of farmland around here.
Emergency officials ask everyone around the area to especially check creeks and streams that Sebastian may have been drawn to. The Sumner County Sheriff's Office also honing in on possibilities, asking residents to check surveillance and trail cameras, focusing on the afternoon of Sunday, February 25th through Monday morning, the 26th.
Through Monday morning, the 26th. This is very interesting.
Adding that even the smallest detail or movement could be key to locating Sebastian.
We've got some cave specialists that are hitting caves, and that we've got marked, and we're going through that. We actually have some more canine teams, some different dogs coming in to work with our canine.
Nashville area business owners have pledged a minimum $3,000 reward for information that aids in the investigation.
I remember a business did offer a small reward. There was a $3,000 reward in the beginning.
What does keep you guys going through these long search days?
Oh, the drive to find him.
Search efforts will resume tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. And right now they say they have plenty of people to go out and search. However, how you can help is continuing to check your property both morning and evening, looking under tarps and barns and sheds, just anywhere Sebastian could be. Of course, if you have any information in this case, you're asked to call 1-800-TBI-FIND or the Sumner County Sheriff's Office.
The search for missing 15-year-old Sebastian, Nashville area for information, continued search efforts.
Well, the sun has now set on the 6th day of search efforts, and emergency crews are growing more and more anxious to find answers. They tell me today they hope to have some sort of new information with people being off on the weekends, able to more thoroughly search their properties. However, we did learn 2 new developments in this case today. One, there is now a $3,000 reward in place for information on this case. The other being the Sumner County Sheriff's Office giving us a more specific window of time when they want neighbors to review their footage.
We expect to find people, so we don't expect to not be able to find that child or that parent, and Sebastian in this case.
The search continues for.
Okay. So, Hendersonville, Tennessee, the search for 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers, who went missing in his Hendersonville home on Monday, has entered its 6th day. Now a significant reward is being offered to the information leading to his discovery. Despite thousands of miles being searched, officials said that they have no sightings of the missing teen. No sightings of the missing teen. Again, no sightings of the missing teen. Now, it's been an extensive effort to locate Sebastian, as several agencies assist in the search via bloodhounds, helicopters, dive teams, and more. A News 2 crew was on command post on Saturday, March 2nd, and saw teams that came from as far away as Collierville and Knox County. Officials hope to learn new information with more people being at home on the weekend, blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. I want to find something. Officials encourage community members to check sheds, garages, blah, blah, blah. Okay. We're asking everyone in the area to meticulously review footage from security and trail cameras. The Sumner County Sheriff's Office posted. Ooh, I want to go to that. Thank the Lord. All right, March 2nd. 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers enters another critical day. Here's how you can make a crucial difference today. Detective Carter, TBI Agent Simmons, Sumner County Sheriff's Office, cameras, all caps, surveillance cameras and footage. We're asking everyone in the area to meticulously review footage for security and trail cameras. Please focus on the time frame from Sunday afternoon through Monday morning. We believe even the smallest detail could be the key to locating Sebastian. What to look for? Any footage, no matter how seemingly insignificant, any, all caps, movement, vehicles, or individuals. How to share. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. So, what happened Sunday evening? What happened Sunday evening? Well, Sebastian wasn't missing Sunday evening. Girl, Mom, this is really good. I did not see this. This was posted March 3rd. on the 6th day. How come neither of Chris or called buddies at Sumner County or TBI ever came out to defend him after 9 months now? Not really his real friends, I'd say. Yeah. Seriously, any man that marries a woman with a child and after 8 years, that child is still required to call step Mr. Chris, and now those two calling him his son, in my opinion, is disgusting. Yeah. I agree, Minnie. Good to see you. I wonder. So let's think about this. Yep. Craddock, they found the missing 4-year-old within an hour. So it seems as though they know or suspect or believe someone was around there as early as Sunday evening. Rogue, you're funny. Huh. Well, because let's think about what happened Sunday evening with Sebastian and KK. After they leave BJ's, they come home. Then they go to, they put away the groceries, allegedly. Then they go to someone's house very briefly. And then they go out to eat. Busy day. They go to Texas Steakhouse or Roadhouse or something like that. And then they come home. So, was someone there before they got home that evening? Was someone there when they got you know what? Think about this for a second. What do you do? And again, this is just hypotheses. What I'm saying, it's not a fact. Just working fluidly here. Again, not a fact, not saying anyone did this. What do you do when you're fighting with your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, someone in the house? What do you do? Right? You leave. Right? You leave while they're home. You stay away all day. Yeah. Now, Gemini lady, thank you so much for 7 months, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Thank you, my dear. I really do appreciate the monthly support. It means so much to me. It really does. Thank you, my dear. So, yeah, you leave. I thought something in that house, but it wasn't moving on. And, you might, if you got kids or whatever, you might take them swimming. You might take them bowling. You might just go shopping together. You just stay busy. Because you don't want to be there. You cut the tension with a knife, right? And according to the neighbors, they have stated publicly that they knew that there was, tension in the home. You also leave when they're moving out. Yes. Sebastian thought he was going to get me kicked out of my house. But I don't think anyone was there packing that evening. Maybe to get things, or maybe to settle an argument or a confrontation. Right? If you're in 2 different locations at the time, sometimes someone gets mad and they're like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Right? Just the way it works. So what happened that evening? Lots of that, Brenda. Because they made it seem like Sebastian was nonverbal. Oh, yeah. He's young in mind. He wouldn't know what $20 gets him. They made it seem exaggerated, in my opinion, by far. But think about that, y'all. Something is wrong here. How old was he when she went into the military? Because I don't think she ever bonded with him. That's a very common thing with young mothers and children. They offer assistance with that in the military. I'm confused. Are you theorizing it? No, Ginger Snap. What I'm theorizing is, I mean, whether we want to, there's just simply no way, in my opinion, that someone that's only 3.5 hours away is not going to visit all month. It's your wife, it's your family, it's your home. And whether there was trouble in paradise, whether he could have went there to get his, something, he needed to get something or whatever. Whether he was there to try to make things better or not. I just think it's very interesting how all weekend it is busy. It's busy. And pretty much everything that weekend is, it's all fun. I think she didn't want to lose her meal ticket. Yep. Oh, I absolutely think that, Carmelita. And I think she eventually sold her soul to him. But they are looking. And this is from Sumner County Sheriff's Office. We are asking anyone in the area to meticulously review footage from security and trail cameras. Please focus on the time frame from all caps Sunday afternoon through Monday morning. We believe even the smallest detail could be the key to locating Sebastian. Now, if that doesn't tell you, in my opinion, that there's foul play somewhere along the lines, who did it? I don't know. But if that doesn't tell you something, that there's foul play, Sunday afternoon, Sebastian's bowling. Sebastian's at BJ's. Sebastian is at Texas Roadhouse. And then Sebastian is home. For a boy that walked out on his own, tell me, how the hell does Sunday afternoon matter when he hasn't ran away yet? There's nothing to suggest that he is going to run away to mom because it was a great day. Do you understand what I'm saying? Who was Sebastian scared of? I can think of one person. I can think of one person. Why run away when he can call his dad to pick him up? Yes. Why run away whenever, or, well, I mean, why would someone abduct him or meet them outside or whatever at his mom's house when at his dad's house he had free reign at night? Were all the fun activities a way of staying away from the house? Right. You're picking up what I'm putting down, Grass Monster. You're picking up what I'm putting down. There's only so much shopping you can do, and you need to come up with something else to fill time. Yes. Yes. Was there? It's a stressful time, right? It's a stressful time in that house because, so, Edgar is wanting Sebastian out. He's wanting or thinking that he's going to get his daughter fairly soon, in my opinion, because, he's already planning for Sebastian to live with his dad because his daughter's coming to live with him. And he has court next week. Mhm. The house was allegedly being set up for not what for what was going to happen. No, I don't think there was. I don't think this was planned. I really don't. I really don't. I know a lot of people do. I think probably most of you do. I think this was very spontaneous. I think something snapped. I think there was tension built up in that house. I think there was resentment in that house. I think there was jealousy in that house. I think there was disdain in that house. And I think something happened. And all it takes, Sebastian was very thin, was very frail, overall. I mean, he was a very thin kid. He had a lot, he had issues. He wore a chest plate. Um, he had water, pockets in his brain. And, one strong slap, hit could do something very, very bad to him. Or being pushed, or and falling. Castle, that's a great point. I think it was planned because CP wanted daughter and Sebastian was in his way. You could be right, Castle. You could be right. I feel when they left THR, he didn't ride home with KP, in my opinion. Anything is possible. I do too, Lil Red. Could have been a pressure hug. Yep. Gone bad. Yep. With transferring him back car. And Sebastian found out he would be doing school online and his dad's, and that became a game changer for Sebastian. So that would have also became a game changer for CP. That's a good point, Gregory. That's a good point. He allegedly didn't want to do school online. I think that was supposed to be temporary, but nonetheless, I don't think Sebastian liked it. And that could have potentially changed things for, Sebastian saying, I don't want to do it right now. But I'm telling you, I think there was too much of things going on with custody, with CPS, never heard anyone saying why they couldn't be home. Yet the reward from the school was for Sebastian doing a class online. Oh, really? And that's irony because, think about that. Your reward, and that would be like, Sebastian, I really believe, when he wasn't at Seth's school is where, he got his socialization, he got his, he was comfortable. Justin, I just thought about what CP having with a belt that should have been much worse for a kid like Sebastian. Wouldn't they that a lot more seriously? Yes. Yes. In fact, Seth could press that. He could press that issue, by the way, if he wanted to. He could press that issue. I mean, this man admitted it. Roni, I hope you're right. I pray that you're right. I don't think he is. I think just my opinion, I'm one out of millions or hundreds of thousands that know about this case. I don't think he is with a school, a family member, anything like that. I think by now he would have magically reappeared. Yeah, I like Silver. Silver's a good guy. It was just one class, but he thinks he was in school. What'd you say, Irony? Can you imagine a belt and the rage in Edgar's eyes looking at you allegedly? In my opinion, that would be terrible. Irony, the person that has Edgar recorded being a total demon, she said the way he looked, it terrified her. It terrified her. Yes, Seth could Zusi be. Yep. Oh, I mean, I look forward to Seth filing a lawsuit there. And I hope he does. Hey, darling. Good to see you. All right, guys. I love you all. I appreciate you. Great show. Thank you all so very much. Chris remarked, he'll never be found, tells me he knows. Yes. Thank you all. Really do appreciate you. I've been here almost 4 hours. I feel like I just sat down. I just looked at the clock. I've had a headache all evening. And I just felt like I sat down, though. Yeah, so we got a lot more coming up. Thank you, Carol. I'm working on something with the cameras right now. Hopefully that will help, or hopefully I can get something on that. I'll let you know. I will. I'm going to. Thank you, Mystic. We're almost there. How many thumbs ups do we got? Come on, let's get it to 950. Get it to 950. And we'll do a chicken party. And we get it to 950. Let's see here. Hell, I'll even do it. 1 second. Let me see. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's see here. All right. We're at 953. I just did it. We got 960. You want a chicken party? Come on, don't be stingy. Don't. Very good. Very good. FBI, open up! Mother chicken.
We need some milk.
What's that?
You are fake news.
I'm making an intro for Remy's channel, and I've got a Thanksgiving one coming. A little video thingy. So, who's ready for the mother chicken party?
Katie! Christopher! Katie! Christopher! Katie! Christopher! Katie! Christopher! Oh, Grace! Oh, Grace! Christopher! Christopher! Oh, Grace! Christopher! Christopher! Oh, Grace! Katie! Oh, Katie! 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 Oh, Katie! 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 Oh, Katie! Katie!
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
and it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Proudfoot, what happened?
I think you asked. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Sebastian had gotten in trouble. He got caught lying, and we asked. I had
At
asked
the very
him,
end, tell
said,
me
"Hey,
who these two
you know,
are
you
in
gotta
this
have a
clip.
punishment for this." And drive a diesel truck, Chevrolet.
2027.
I remember off the top of my head. I think it's 2021. I think.
So you're.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Who are these two? Who are those two?
2021, I think.
Something that I believe we're privy to. Something that I believe we're privy to. Something that I believe we're privy to.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
even a fly, and he's like, oh!
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
even a fly, and he's like, oh!
Snacks, because, you know, he's 15 and snacks. Snacks, because, you know, he's 15 and snacks. Snacks, because, you know, he's 15 and snacks.
Katie!
Thank you all so much. Mullet Madness. He's not privy to that. Because he's 15 snacks. Anyone know anything about who CP? Yes, I do, Brenda. Yes, I sure do. Okay, I'm back from a trip to Walmart. Well, Sissy, we are leaving. We've been here almost 4 hours. Thanks, Justin. My face hurts from laughing. Oh, Edgar Allan Purvey. I like that one too. Okay, yes, sing for you. All right. Anybody else's birthday? Anyone else? That doesn't wake up Remy? Nope. Darn it, you wished you'd open up my email. Let me see here. Oh, I like that. Someone just sent me to look at this. Look at this. Hold on. This is really cool. Look at the spider monkey. One single light pendant. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. 17 more for 1,000. Oh my God. That would be amazing. Isn't that cool? Oh, look at that. I don't see what's it called? Crystal, thank you for your Cash App. I really do appreciate that, my dear. I don't see what it is. The chicken song? I'm looking, but I don't see it. Mm-mm. I'll have to look again. I don't. No. Ooh, thank you, Kathy, for sending me a potato soup recipe. I'm gonna make it. I'll look. We're $9.91. Oh my God. All right, we need to sing happy birthday to Janine. Anyone else? Remy needs a Thanksgiving outfit. I'll find her a onesie, a little Thanksgiving onesie. Is that AI voice or Justin's voice screaming? Do I actually sound like a cat mating on a hot tin roof? Low Red? Don't answer that. I'm just all right, so just Janine. All right. This is my rendition of Marilyn Monroe singing to John Fitzgerald Kentity long time ago. It is her birthday. So make sure y'all say happy birthday to sweet Janine. Let me find it once. Why is it not pulling up? There we go. All right. Happy birthday, Janine. The world is your oyster. It's up for you to find the pearl. And you have found the pearls because you're right here. From all of us, from Marilyn and Clutch Them Pearls. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Janine. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Janine. And many, many more. Happy birthday, darling. Hope you have a great day. All right. We have 997. I need 3 more motherfucking likes. Come on. 3 more mother chicken likes. This is worth 1,000 likes. Lord, working here. Come on. Get another like. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Gemini lady, did I say thank you earlier? If not, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. 7 continuous months, my darling. I see 998. We need 2 more likes. Tell your husband, tell your grandmama, tell your auntie, sisters, second nephew to get on here. Hit the like. Hit it on all your devices. 999. 1 more. We did 1,000. You guys worked so hard for that. Thank you so very much. Really do appreciate it. I'm hiring accordion Tom to play the chicken song live. That's not a bad idea. All right, everyone. Good night. God bless. I may be on replay Hen House. What's Hen House? Oh, it's Ray Stevens. I don't think I can play that though. I think it's copywritten. I gotta check. I can't play it right now because I think it's copywritten. But I'll check. And if it is, if it's not, I'll play. I might add some music to it and see if I won't get a copyright that way. But we'll do it. All right, everyone. Oh, yes, hold on. 1 second. One more thing. One more thing.
What if this was your son, sir? Would you take away his chance? Would you strip away
Green
his
hearts.
loudest voice or set him free to dance? They silenced his loudest voice today. Did you judge this as a fight? Slam down the gavel on a missing child, blew out the candle, snuffed out the light. No. Share his name, share his face, across every town, in every place. His name must continue to burn so bright in the hearts of us all, day and night. Ooh. There must be no distraction. We're searching for Sebastian. Keep his name alive, keep the love alive. Never silent, never still. Bring this child home, yes we will. The light that shines in that boy's eyes, his smile lights up our hearts tonight. Green hearts represent his voice today. This is the start, we're not going away. No, oh no, we're not going away. There must be no distraction when searching for Sebastian. Keep his name alive, keep the love alive, never silent, never still. Bring him home, yes we will. Bring him home, we will. What if this was your son, sir? Would you take away his chance? Would you strip away his loudest voice or set him free to dance? They silenced his loudest voice today. Did you judge this as a fight? Slam down the gavel on a missing child, blow out the candle, snuffed out the light. What if this was your son, sir? Would you take away his chance? Would you strip away his loudest voice or set him free to dance?
Keep the awareness alive. Find them. Get justice. Amen. Thank you all so very much. Really do appreciate you all. Thank you for being here, spending time talking about this case. It is you that keeps this and all of these cases alive. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for your memberships, your kindness, donating, all of it. Thank you. God bless each and every one of you. It is Thanksgiving week. We have so much to be thankful for. If you have your loved ones right in front of you, able to speak to them, if you have health, if you have each other, you are richer than you know. That is for sure. Count your blessings every day. Life can change in a blink of an eye. It certainly can. God bless you all. Pray for the world and each other. Good night, and God bless all of you.